Two Louisville parents are now charged in connection to what LMPD is calling a significant case of child abuse. A warning, some of the details you're about to hear are hard to process. LMPD was contacted after a 2-year-old was taken to UofL Hospital dealing with a full cardiac arrest earlier today. Hospital reports also showed the child had a skull fracture, several missing teeth, rib fractures, and extensive bruising. The child was also suffering from severe anemia, was extremely underweight, plus showed signs of muscle, liver, and pancreas damage. Police went to the couple's home and found a 1-year-old suffering from the trauma, and this child had similar injuries to their sibling. Both parents, 27-year-old Nicholas Shanks and 25-year-old Shelby Kuntz, were arrested. They are charged with assault, criminal abuse of a child, and wanton endangerment for endangering the welfare of a minor. Both Shanks and Kuntz are scheduled to be in court